From humble roots to crowns we claim in a world of magic, power, and fame. Rise up, heroes, from shadows to thrones, through trials and stones our light has shone. Hand in hand through lands unknown, from peasants to kings our power
Hello.
has grown. From
Hello.
peasants to kings our
How's it
power
going?
has grown. From peasants to kings our power has grown. Through the citadel's
Am I
gates
muted?
where dark fates
I
align, we've danced
not
with
hear you.
destiny.
I don't know if it's me or on your end. I know you have your fancy microphone now.
You can't hear me?
Didn't hear still. Let me see. Okay, actually I think this was the problem. Can you say
Now.
something now?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Okay, now actually I can't hear you still.
Huh. Give me a
I'm
second.
not sure now. Let me try leaving and rejoining.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you hear me
let me
now?
try again.
Can you hear me?
Like,
Let me try something on my side. Can you hear me now?
see, I'll go and test my stuff.
Okay. I should be picking. Yeah. I'm not sure why. Can you hear me now?
Humble roots to crowns we claim in a world of magic, power, and fame. Rise up, heroes, from shadows to thrones, through trials and stones our light.
We will be going live soon. We're just in about 2 minutes. We will be going live. And let's see. Okay, that's up and running. Fuji.
If I turn my headphones up like really loud, I can hear like a faint sound coming. I'm not having a problem like hearing a video or whatever on the side.
But you have a problem hearing me.
It's just on here.
Can you hear me now? When I switch mics?
Like no sound. I
Can you
can't
hear me
hear any
now?
sound from you.
Still not hear any sound? I did different mics. Let's see here. What if I change the output? This to that. Craig, are you able to hear me?
I
Craig,
hear Crag.
are you able to hear me?
No. What's up, Sylvian?
It is
I
the year
knew.
of me, bitches.
It is the year of you. That is true. Yeah, for some reason I can't hear Kyle, and I'm not sure what the deal is. Can you hear him?
Are you able to hear me, Craig?
Uh,
Craig, are you able to hear me
is
now?
he currently saying something?
Yes, I am.
Looks like he is talking.
I am saying something. Can you not hear me?
Is he?
Well,
Yeah.
then you can't hear me.
Probably to like try to rejoin. Yeah.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I didn't realize
And
that
I
you
was
were trying
going
to talk that
crazy
entire
thinking.
time.
Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Oh.
That was kind of really weird. I didn't realize that you were trying to talk that entire time.
Yeah,
Who
it should have. Yeah. No, it's alright.
knows what was going on? But it works now, so
Darn.
that's good.
Cool.
Hi, Cosmos.
Hello.
Yep.
We need to get your. It doesn't matter. Okay, we're just
Okay.
waiting on Logan, and we're
Yeah, looks
already streaming right now.
It looks like Logan's having a little bit of hard time with his computer, according to what he says on the game table, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, we can.
Waiting? How
I know.
dare?
I already have my character on level 2. I believe I did that last Friday
Yeah,
on my character sheet.
I don't think any of my stuff changes yet. Like, all of my stats are pretty much the same, except for my health, which is like a 17.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
health basically doubled.
James.
That's good for you.
Yeah. I also have Channel Divinity now, which I think I can do some stuff with.
Yay.
Yeah.
So does that mean that you can... What does Channel Divinity do?
I'm reading that right now.
Is it like basically like a lightning rod for your god or something?
Basically, yeah. It's I call down. I use my divine faith or like the power of my god Kazos in this case to do holy damage.
Wait, what? Okay, you're aware that most if you're a cleric and or paladin, you're a cleric, right?
Cleric, yeah.
Okay, normally there are holy symbols. What does she carry?
That's like a good question that I hadn't thought about until right now. So you're gonna have to give me a moment to answer that because that's like a new thing that I had never thought about.
Okay, because like it could be like anything small or even like a little figurine. Just
It's a
basically
figurine of
any sort of
Cosmos.
symbol.
Yeah, because any Cosmos-centered faith or any faith centered on the main group is like fresh. So any doctrines or anything like that, or like holy symbols, are like in the making right now.
Yeah,
That
they're
is
being
true.
produced for release and distribution.
Wow, the Underdark is a lot darker than I remembered it being last time.
Oh, you're on the tabletop simulator. I should open that up.
Sorry, don't mind me. I'm still kind of sick.
No worries. How are you feeling overall?
I'm gonna mind that. How dare you be sick? Because that's
Do
something
not
you
make
can
me come
control.
over there and lick you.
What?
Or eat you whole
Such a
like the
random
mole
threat.
rat.
Huh?
I said, or eat Rivula whole like the mole rat. This is a
How
Rivula
big
thing.
is Rivula, anyways?
Regular size.
Well, what the hell is regular size?
Regular size, like she's an elf, so like human
Like at least
size,
5 foot
like
something?
average human. I don't know. I never put out a height measurement. Just say let's say like 5 foot something. And it's probably close enough.
No, I wouldn't. I would not be able to eat her. I probably can eat anything half my size easily.
So that would be like Flip.
Yeah, probably.
Although you would never do that.
Flip is luckily a rock.
I mean, that doesn't seem to have
Is that
limited
your
the
only
things you're willing to
threat?
eat in the past. I'm gonna be honest.
FYI, I'm currently not that character.
I know, but your current character acts in very many ways similar to your other characters. So there seems to be like some
That's
common
because
threads. So
that's because he's
I'm just
seen Craig
assuming that there
actually
would be
eat
that common thread there.
coins.
I mean, it's possible. That's all I'm saying. I never said that it would like not happen.
Okay then. This became a really interesting conversation.
Indeed.
I can't change my character's health yet because I can't touch him.
Okay.
Let me know when I have control.
There you go. Now you do.
Thank you. Yeah, that's much better. Thank you. Oops.
You should be able to bring yourself up, Logan.
Yeah, I know. There we go.
Logan, you should be able to bring yourself up from the stage. I also invited you to speak.
Okay. Let's see. We have these
There's
two
like a
guys.
button to like there's like join the stage on the bottom, like of like the UI.
Down below,
Yeah.
there's a little like there you go. Or Cosros went down.
There we go.
I'm gonna assume that the guy with 26 health might be an AC of 18 at the very least.
It's the speak on stage button there, Logan.
Can he even hear us?
Yeah, he's in the audience. It'd be kind of a bad system on Discord's part if you could join the audience but not listen to the people on the stage.
That is
No,
true.
Discord is so flaky and weird.
I'm not sure how to bring him up. Let's see. I already sent him an invite. I can't forcefully bring him up. He has to do it himself.
I'm sure he's figuring it out.
There should be a button on the bottom that says so.
Yeah, I sent him a screenshot of it. If it's different than for him though for some reason, then that's tough.
I don't see any reason why it would be. It should be the same system throughout most computer platforms, right?
As far as I know. Oh.
Oh, what?
Look at what you sent in general.
Oh, 1 second.
Oh, it's just like infinite loading.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Maybe he should try. Logan, you should try maybe closing Discord and leaving. You might have already done that. But it was being weird for Kyle earlier too, and me actually. We were trying to have a call before the game, and it was being weird.
Huh. Maybe it's just being a total prick.
Discord, it's on my bad side. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel you. I mean, it definitely usually doesn't seem to like you too terribly much.
No,
It seems to have
doesn't.
beef.
Yep.
Yeah, let me know if we need to move to a Google Meets or something.
He's restarting his computer. Might help.
Okay. While Logan's doing that, Kyle, it kind of sounded like maybe Crag and the others were in the Underdark map, and I'm still in the camp map. In case I'm in the wrong place.
Yeah, you're not. I think you left. You're not showing up as in the.
Really?
In RPG
Oh,
engine.
yeah, it's weird. It's weird because it says I see in the chat that the RPG chat that it says that I left the server, but I didn't. But
Yeah.
maybe with my Wi-Fi hasn't been very good. With actually, I should preface that to you guys, my fellow players, is with all the fires and wind and stuff that my Wi-Fi has been really spotty. So just kind of keep that in mind if I cut out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the only people I'm seeing in the RPG engine right now are Loptrop now and Craig. So I don't see you, Cosros, in there.
Yeah, I haven't opened it up yet.
Okay.
it's been updating, like it's doing the little rolls and it keeps on coming in and out for me. Yeah, there it goes again.
It's because I'm
Because it keeps on
moving you around. Probably why it's doing that.
keeps on loading.
It's probably reloading the Underdark because I moved you in and out of it.
Right.
Yep.
So I guess Sylvian's just gonna be like, this place is nice and dark. It's like home.
Well, while we're waiting on Logan, do we want to give a recap?
Yeah, but I could use some help from someone else who might remember a little better.
I mean, not a lot happened. All that really happened was like, what?
Combat,
We
right?
started, killed some trolls, killed some more trolls, got to the blacksmith dude, found out that one of them was a rat, figured out which
Yeah.
one was the rat. It was the dwarf, who we have tied up currently. Came down here. I mean, that's pretty the whole thing. Right? I mean, is there any
I
details?
think you're right.
Yeah, the store owner of the blacksmith den has the ember stone, which
Oh
is
yeah, that's right.
one of the stones you need.
We completely forgot to ask for that, didn't we? Oh well.
Yeah. You can go back.
Yeah,
Well, there was also the question about like how canon or not canon, but how like if our previous like sessions counted at this point, or if that happens later, if I recall.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I don't mind you guys using that information. But chronologically, they probably happened after this. I don't mind you guys using that
Man, would
information.
it suck if we died here and then it chronologically would never happen?
Yeah.
The whole timeline is screwed up.
All that
That's
means
Screwed
then
up.
is that we would know that we died in the future somehow, and we could prevent it
I
because we're
guess.
smarter now.
Yeah.
So, wait, do we even know that you worship Cosros? You never mentioned that yet, have you?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
So we have Logan. Cool. So we're ready to get started.
Logan!
Yay.
Cool.
Probably should have mentioned that I worship Cosmos, but oh well, too late now.
So they have the blacksmith den has the ember stone, and then there are several other stones that you are acquiring, but you guys don't know everything about that yet. And then the other key information was that there was an insider in the blacksmith den that was betrayed the blacksmith den, and he's also that insider, that traitor, is the owner of the local weapons shop of the local town, and he also runs a gang, the local gang. He's also the leader of the local gang. And then the other piece of intel you gathered was that the main characters had been through there and they left, and you guys just missed them. And you guys ended up defeating the goblins there / troll, and then you realize that others back up were coming up the Underdark to infiltrate the blacksmith den, and so you attacked them before they could get through through from the Underdark.
Oh yeah.
And then you decided to pursue them as they ran and to rethink their strategy and to rethink their approach. You decided to run after them and attack. So you guys are now in the Underdark, attacking these goblins. And the only immediate thing you need to know is that these goblins were planning on infiltrating the blacksmith den, and now you are fending them off and fighting them as they kind of rethink their approach. And to make sure everyone has entered the RPG engine, and I'll move you to the map, Underdark map, when you've done so. I see Cosros in there now. I'm just waiting on Logan.
Yep, I'm coming in.
Any other aspects that I missed that were important to anybody?
My backyard. I don't think so.
Sylvian was talking a lot of smack that was really funny last time.
Well, that's just the player in general talks a lot of smack about specifically things I do. I've noticed.
I have not been giving you shit with this particular character, sir. Madam.
Yeah, maybe in character, but that doesn't mean that you don't out of character about everything. Because that's just what you do.
I pick on you because I love you, okay?
Yeah, that's what they all say.
Just eat my love.
What, like you eat money?
Yes, exactly.
Make sure that your characters are leveled up and that their health is accurate. Leveling up would have given you guys a long rest. Would have given you a long rest too.
Beauty.
So yeah, we're still trying out initiative free. So the only things I'd have to say at that is just make sure that you're mindful of everyone getting a chance to go. But this way you guys can kind of talk about your strategy and how you want to approach this, and then when you fail a roll, I get to go as the GM after we've completed your turn, or optionally if you roll under a 10, just organically I can choose to go if I want to, but it's optional. And then every time you guys go, you get an action token. I get an action token that when it's my turn, I can only spend that amount of actions until I have to pass my turn over to you guys.
I see.
So, yeah, you guys go ahead and go, and we'll start.
Okay, so if we're getting the jump on these goblins,
do
you think we have to fight that crystallized golem there?
Most likely, I would assume so.
Wait, how far away is that crystallized guy?
One reminder is that last time I cast Pass Without a Trace. So
it's still active.
Yes, it's still active is what I'm saying. Thank you.
Yeah, these two guys are looking your guys' direction, and they missed you guys coming down. So you guys are completely stealthed right now, even though you're right in front of these two guys. They didn't see you come down because of you passed your stealth.
There's a crystallized dude? Where?
Right here.
He's in the mid. Yeah.
Oh. We'll worry about him in a hot minute.
Yeah.
We gotta get past these two little ones.
I say with two people who have the highest to hit modifiers go and attack these two stealthily. I have a +3 to my best attack.
Wait, I get infusions. I forgot about that. Hold up. Give me a second. I'm gonna What?
We just said the name of your class.
Yeah.
Ooh, what?
I just
Ooh.
said your name, Jax. Like I was excited. I was hyping you up. I was excited about your infusion stuff. Sorry
Oh,
for talking at the same time as everyone.
all right.
Yeah, we all said something that meant nothing and got it confused for something.
Yeah. My best
Right.
modifier is for attacking is +2. So definitely Rivula should maybe help. I don't know
Depends
how.
on what Jax and Sylvian can go.
Yeah.
Highest modifier is +4 for crossbow. +3 any of my other attacks. Plus, of course, we kind of have surprise, so I get sneak attack.
And
Or
Jax,
advantage, I
about
guess?
you.
If I use both of my infusions on my crossbow, I can get it to be +7.
Okay,
Shit.
but are your infusions like a resource that you can only use a limited amount of?
I can only have, if I am correct, I can only have 2 of them at a time, but I know 4 of them.
Okay. And can you like change them out whenever?
Yes, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Or maybe.
So there's no cost to you having your +7.
Yes.
Okay. Well, best bet is to try and use said +7 on the higher health one that's over there by that crystal dude.
Yeah, how much damage does that attack do, by the way? That you could get the +7 on.
That's a 1d8.
So that's like a 75% chance of killing. With like a pretty good chance of hitting. Versus if we do have Sylvian attack, that's like a guaranteed kill, but it's a +4 with advantage. So the math says either works until I can get a calculator out, which I'm not gonna do for a
Oh wait, no, it's not. It's no, wait, no, I'm stupid. No, never mind. Ignore me. I know.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
what you said.
Okay. I thought I read something wrong. I did not. I should trust myself.
Okay,
Anyway.
then just so people have their targets, Sylvian, how about you attack the higher AC one, and then Jax, you attack the bald goblin. Notice how the bald goblin has lower AC and lower health.
I
Where?
did
one?
throw like hot
this
iron
one right
on his
here.
face.
The guy that has 1 HP?
Yeah.
All right. I got an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And then for damage, I got. I mean, it doesn't matter because anything that I do kills them. But I got a 14.
That's extra
I thought you
murderized,
said it was
dude.
a 1d8.
Yeah, but plus the attack stuff. Oh wait, no, I'm stupid. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Look.
Ignore me. It's just 8.
Okay.
Dead is dead.
Was
we
your
just see this
Oh
dude.
wait, no, it's not. It's 9. It's 9. It's 9.
He's still dead.
Okay.
Was your
I'm
attack
stupid.
magical?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
Did it need
yes,
to be?
it is. It is.
Okay. So after your magical attack hits,
Oh shit! No.
it goes down. It still kills the goblin. You're going after the fighter goblin, right?
The bald
I'm going
one.
after the bald one.
Bald one. Okay. Yeah, you kill the bald one. It does a few less damage though. Like it does like 1 point less of damage than it should have done, and a nearby crystal becomes charged with electricity.
Sylvian's gonna kind of turn and be like, I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. I like the sparkly electricity, though. I kind of want to touch it.
I'm literally standing right next to it.
Guys,
I kind of want to touch it.
We're meant to be quiet right now.
I am being very quiet.
I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna touch the
Please don't.
crystal.
Oh,
I'm
God.
touching the crystal.
Sylvia,
Okay.
what about your attack?
1 second.
What happens?
Does Flip want to say anything to you before you touch it?
Well, you kind of already. Well, I've succeeded a nature roll in the game table, and I learned that magic fired near the crystal powers them, and when they're fully charged, they'll glow. So, Jax,
Ooh, huh.
you might not want to touch that, and we might want to be careful about using magic down here.
I'm gonna back up to the ladder just in case Jax doesn't listen to reason.
You want to touch it still, Jack?
I really want. He like really is heavily debating it.
Riddler's ready to dodge.
Wait. Hold up. Out of curiosity, so these things they explode when they're imbued
Fully
with
charged.
magic, correct?
When they're
Yeah.
fully charged, so probably if we keep casting spells, they'll charge up.
Okay. So is it a spell cast like near them, or like? So let's say I have a spell that is like directed towards like the large group of goblins over here. Would that charge the green one or the blue and orange one?
I have an exact science for it, but they magic fired. I'm trying to get a ruler to appear over here, but for some reason it won't. There we go. It's magic fired within like 5 meters of that crystal. Will take some of that magical energy and it will charge that crystal. And after that crystal has absorbed that magic, the next round it will explode with whatever magic it loaded up with, and it will do whatever damage it collected from the magic you cast. So it took like 1 damage from your last spell. So this one that's charged right here, next round, or next time I get to go, it will blow up with like 1 point of damage.
Okay.
So is that the case for every single one of these crystals, or does each crystal work differently?
The color, like if this one that is purple will be like a force energy, the blue will be electrical energy, and the red, the orangey red will be fire.
Okay.
Okay. Also 17 to hit by the.
On the
Yeah, I believe so.
uh,
What?
I have an idea.
What?
battery.
It's probably a bad idea, but I don't care.
Failed.
Okay.
Will you listen to counsel, or will you act unilaterally?
1 second.
I'll roll for it. I'll roll
Okay.
to see if it listens.
That's gonna
but-
be 5. Points of damage.
Okay, 5 points of damage. Okay.
Because I forgot to put the +2, sorry.
And it was a melee attack? Non-magical?
Poison.
Poison? Okay. Non-magical though, right?
Non-magical. Sylvian does not do magic.
Just making sure. And then he dies from that attack.
Can I, using my daggers, can I try and cut around the rock and maybe pick it up with my daggers and try and throw it at the group of goblins?
While it's energized or while it's stable?
While it's, because it's right now it's like crackling with electricity, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You can try.
And it's gonna blow next turn. I want to try.
Okay.
I will give you fair warning out of character.
Yes.
I understand the attempt that you are making. However, assuming that it is alive and you're putting a metal object right next to electricity, you are probably going to electrocute yourself accidentally. Please do keep that in mind.
But Jax will be really careful.
Okay.
All right,
Sleight
let's
of
do
hand.
this. What do I have to roll?
Sleight of hand.
All right, bet. Am I good at those? Kind of. All right.
And you try and do the whole thing,
Ooh.
or just like a fragment of it?
Just like a fragment of it is fine.
Okay.
Not the whole thing.
Okay.
I got a 14.
Okay. Um, and you're trying to carve out the rock around it.
Yeah, so and pick it up with my knife so I can throw it at the group of goblins, and then it explodes near the group of goblins.
Okay. Do you want to role play what that looks like for you? I guess I'll need to let you know if you succeeded, but hold on, I don't know yet. Okay, so the DC of rock at the minimum is 15, so you barely
Ooh, man.
failed cutting through the rock. So how do you want to RP? What does your RP look like?
You see Jax just kind of like go over to the rock. Like he takes out his two little knives and he starts trying to carve into it. But as he sees that it's not working, he's gonna get frustrated, throw a tantrum, and then kick the rock.
Okay. There's a small little zap that does a tiny bit of magical damage to you. Um, 1 point of magical of force damage, and the crystal is no longer charged.
I fixed it. Now it won't do anything. I'm
Question
so smart.
question for Kyle. Is this like these leaves and like this fog here like cover of some kind or anything like that?
Yeah, it could be covered. You guys are still stealthed. You took out both of them before they were able to call for help. And so yeah, we could argue that you could use this as part of your stealth, but your explanation. I'm mostly going off the dice rolls, and so it's more just basically what you roll for your stealth, which you guys are still using the previous rolls, which were good.
Yeah,
Alright.
pretty decent.
Then personally, I'm down to end our turn, so Kyle can't just store up 15 action tokens and obliterate us in one turn.
Yeah, I think I have 3 actions right now if I include Logan's action to inspect the crystal. Or to,
Wait, those actually count? Oh, okay.
yeah, he did make a roll.
Duly noted.
Yeah.
I didn't count flips because I was an action I asked her to do rather than one that she wanted to do. Okay, so uh, it is the goblin's turn. You hear the leader says, "We need to change our approach. We'll are you guys able to hear me when I'm talking in a different voice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Um, it seems like this approach won't work anymore as smoothly as we thought. Something went wrong. And I just pinged the guy who was talking. I'll ping him again. It's this guy right
Oh, the
here.
guy of 20.
Yep. He seems like he's in charge. And he moves. He moves forward. And for some reason he's not wanting to move. Okay. So a bunch of them move forward, and the magical guy, he's like, "Let's leave behind a surprise for anybody who comes this way." And he fires magic just directly at the crystals, and they get imbued. RPG Engine is being like glitchy for me.
I wonder if that got taken away from his spell slots he has.
Imbued with that. Maybe. And as he turns around to do this, I need you guys to roll me another stealth check.
Keeping in mind, I have a +10.
Yep.
Plus 5, by the way.
+5. From what?
Pass without a
Pass
trace.
without a trace.
Pass without a trace is +10.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind. Whatever.
So
Is
I
that
got a
on
30.
all of us?
Yes, all of
Yes,
us have a
for all of us.
+10 from pass without a trace.
Then I got a 25. Yeah, 25.
26 for me.
18.
Yeah, as a group you pass. So he doesn't seem to notice you guys at all. He does notice that his people are dead, so he does be on the lookout. The two we left behind are not there. They must be coming after us. He says. Um, Continue moving forward to the rest. We'll rally together and take them on all as a group. Whoever come through, and these magical crystals will be a great surprise for them if they decide to follow. He says. And it is now your guys' turn again.
Another quick question about the crystals. How big is their radius when they strike out? Or do they just always target us?
You don't know yet. Unless Flip may have an idea. What do you think, Flip?
Did I see when it hit Jax? Did I get an idea?
I know Jack's was
That was
unusual
'cause I
case
picked it.
because he kind of touched it directly with the knife, and so the energy flew directly into him. But most
Okay.
cases, it would be like a wave, and it would be like probably 5 meters or 5 spaces out from where they're at.
Mm.
Whoa, what happened there? Can't select this guy. It's not selectable. Select. But yeah, it's your guys' turns. I'm just trying to move this guy forward a little bit more, but for some reason he's not wanting to be.
Sylvian is gonna kind of like lower himself to talk to Flip and tell him, Flip, dear, you see those sparkly things over there?
Yes.
Would you do us a favor and set them off with your magic stone?
Oh. Oh, one thing is that I just remembered that I transformed Flip into a giant wolf spider before we came down here.
Oh yeah, that's right, you are a spider.
Do magic.
Oh yeah. I partly forgot about the whole spooter thing.
I entirely
com-
forgot about that.
I completely forgot too, and then I realized I have a +3 to hit though, with
Oh.
my bite.
Okay, wait. Retract request. You know what? I think I have a better idea.
Yeah, I was completely forgetting too. I should have reminded everyone in the recap. Sorry about that.
You should be capable of climbing terrain better than
am.
us.
And I have a +7 stealth if I hadn't already cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay, so you see this little area back over here? I'm gonna ping it like over
Yes.
here.
Uh-huh.
Try and climb over this walled area to kind of get over down here into the back.
Yes.
And kind of go over by where the skeleton is.
Where the skeleton is. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Because we're gonna try and maybe do an ambush.
Awesome.
Gave you access to a spider. I'm not sure where it went.
I am controlling it. Thank you.
Okay. You see a bunch of dead spiders, and you would smell like a spider nest nearby, just across the map.
Oh boy. Well, I mean, I don't think you can tell us because you're Spooter.
Yep.
True.
Booter
Jax,
flip. Yes.
Other than fairy fire, do you have any other magical abilities?
I do. Yes.
And what would that be?
I have spare the dying, healing word.
Okay.
I have firebolt.
Okay, that one actually might come in handy. Go on.
And I have I have detect magic,
Mm,
and
that one's not going to be useful at the moment.
unfortunately, um, well, I should have one more spell. Why don't I have another spell? That is, um, and
The bolt one, is that a level one or
it's a can. I think it's a cantrip, right? I'm not stupid, right?
Okay.
Yes, it's a cantrip.
Okay. So there's a problem. If we set these off, they're gonna know that we're behind them.
Well, we could just wait it out
That is
because they're
true,
gonna explode with time. So as long as we just don't go near them, then we're okay, right? Theoretically.
theoretically. But the thing is like I'm wondering if we want to set them off so we can actually catch these guys by surprise if they actually um
Would it so if we found a way to set them off now, would the explosion hit some of the people in that group?
that is the question, isn't it?
Question of the times: can we sabotage their own plan?
Uh Kyle,
Hmm?
is there any way to tell if the crystals exploded, it would hit some of the people in the group?
Based on what I told Cosros before, it would probably hit
Like
the
a five
large.
squares.
Yeah, it's like 5 squares, so it would probably hit the large guy.
The
Uh,
green
Large
one.
goblin.
yeah. Um, so yeah,
Okay.
it would probably get some of them. It would get like the small group of goblins over here, like the sharpshooter and the
Yeah.
um
I
maybe
mean,
the
hey, that's better than nothing.
crystalline guy. Yeah, but
That's better than nothing.
All right. That would be the orange one, right? That would
yep,
probably hit them.
yep.
All right. So Flip, using that cantrip, can you try and maybe set it off?
Um, can I use a cantrip while
Jax.
I'm
Jax.
Jack, sorry.
Oh, yes, I can do that. Um,
Okay, cool.
so would using a cantrip on it set it off? Is
Um,
that confirmed?
depends on like what the cantrip is. It could end up like powering it further and just making it stronger when it finally does go off, or it could end up discharging it like yours was discharged, where the physical object you threw at it takes the all of the damage and then nothing happens.
Hmm.
Well, best case scenario, it's no longer charged. Worst case scenario, they know that we're
All
behind them.
right,
Let's
firebolt.
find this out.
I'm casting firebolt on the crystals.
Okay. They become you hit them and they become more charged with with even more power and more
Okay,
damage.
I
Go
have
ahead
an
and
idea.
Okay, we keep doing it until they explode.
roll your damage for the things. See how much damage it absorbed.
How much damage
Oh
did
my
you do to
god,
it
that thing
with
is
that
gonna
cantrip?
freaking.
Oh, I need to do damage. That's right.
Yeah.
Um,
This
3.
Okay, so that's enough to kill the large goblin. Hear me out on this idea. If we trigger
Uh,
it now, he dies. How do we trigger it? Or time. So we basically need the large goblin to stay there for some amount of time, and then it should blow up next round, right? So here's
What if
my
we
idea.
get their attention?
Exactly. I have prestidigitation. I can create some neat effects. Like I can create a shower of sparks, the spell says. So maybe I do something like that near his foot, get him like all dancing, and like sort of have him hip hop backwards into the stones.
That's smart.
And then and if even if he doesn't hip hop backwards into the stones, maybe it takes too long and he gets hit by the stones magic explosion anyways.
yeah, I mean, worth a try.
All right, that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try the delay tactic where I have the large goblin waste enough time that he gets hit by the magic, or actually just touches the stones himself, using prestidigitation to like scare him into the stones, using like sparkles and stuff. Kind of like a sparkler, like if you see like a sparkler, like it's like all popping and stuff, you kind of don't want it near you because it could like burn you. Kind of like that, but just near his feet.
Okay, I think
Oh,
I
yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Um, go ahead and roll a performance check.
I want to cast guidance on myself first before I do that. Then, so I'll cast guidance and then roll performance. Ooh, that's good. That is really good. And that's a 4. Okay, that's a 25 performance.
Very
Okay.
nice.
19 plus 2 plus 4. You'll love to see it.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
while you're doing that, Chop, you get approached with another spider comes up to you, and
Ooh, Spooter friend.
in its spider voice, it asks, "What are you doing? We need to take down these intruders. They're everywhere, killing many of us."
I am trying to do it strategically. If you don't mind, I'm going to sneak around and work with my team to take them down. I don't want to end up like these other fallen friends all around us. I think you should be careful too.
I've never seen you before.
Yeah, because I just got here to try and help you guys.
Hmm. The queen will want to see you.
Ooh.
Maybe we should focus on taking these guys down first, though, right?
You are one measly spider. I am one measly spider. We can't. They've taken down so many of us. We must escape and
I'm,
inform the others.
I'm, with all due respect, I'm not that measly. Maybe you guys are. I'm a large spider, and I have a really strong bite, and I have some helpers who are helping me. So I think that I think we got this. You just gotta wait it out. Why don't you wait it out and maybe we can go meet the queen after the battle's over.
Do you want him to persuade him to stay out of it, or to help, or to go away?
And I want to persuade him to like keep himself safe.
Okay. You can
Um
roll persuasion with
You should keep
advantage.
you should keep yourself safe.
yeah. Roll persuasion with advantage.
I love
Okay.
how
Animal,
Crag
for
is
animal handling.
how like Flip is Crag light.
It's tricky because my stats are the spider stats. My
Yes, that's
charisma is like
correct.
You
minus
would
3.
you would use your own stats for charisma checks, not the spiders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
and you could do animal handling or persuasion.
I'm gonna do animal handling.
Okay.
um okay. Luckily you gave me advantage because that was crap. Okay, I got a 12, so it's not incredible, but
Hmm. Hmm. Very well. You better not be here to overtake our queen. She doesn't like threatening, um, threatening foreign spiders coming into her territory.
I assure you I pose no threat and I'm only here to help maintain the natural order.
I will be watching.
Do.
And he scurries away. Um, cool. And then Cosros, what is the effect that you're trying to do again? You're trying to do some kind
Yeah.
of like light show.
So I'm using prestidigitation, like a shower of sparks, kind of like to like scare him, thinking that like it's going to like burn his foot or something. So he like jumps back and like stops like hip hopping or something up from one foot to the other, like hopping backwards. And yeah, like that. And push him into the crystal that way to get him to die. And assuming he doesn't jump into the spikes, delay him long enough that the crystals like naturally erupt with energy and kills him just by delaying him not getting out of there in time.
Okay. Yeah, he's like jumping around, dancing with the ground, fully believing that they're like, um, uh, it's hot or fireworks, something like that, and he's like, get it off! It's hot! It's burning me up! And he moves himself towards the backing up. He forgets about the crystals and backs up into them, into this one right here, and it goes off. All 32 damage is dealt to him only, and he gets completely
Oh, sweet
fried.
Jesus. Just. Oh, God. We must be able
Poor
to
guy.
smell him from here.
He's been charred.
Yeah.
You're. You're aware that this is probably going to give me nightmares, right?
None of the stuff we've seen so far has given you nightmares. Only this.
That man just completely fried.
We were in a torture chamber. Do you not recall?
Look, I have seen a lot of things.
And this is what gives you nightmares.
He thinks about it for a minute. Maybe a little.
Okay. We still have people we need to kill.
Yes, yes.
And I'm gonna try and get yeah, I'm not sure if it'll. Wait, is that crystallized golem going over to the large goblin?
Yeah. He's like, it looks like one of us has gone down. This area's volcanic, sir. Like lava or something came from the ground. It's now gone.
Man.
The boss
Oh,
is like,
that was such a good performance. They don't even think it was trickery.
the boss is like, you're not paid to think. Just check him out. He put his own stupid fault. Keep going. Says the boss.
Since is it your turn now?
No, it's your guys's. A few of them moved forward, but
Okay.
you guys can go.
Technically speaking, if we concede it to being your turn, does that blue crystal go off?
It
Killing the crystallized golem?
Yeah, I mean, I was originally thinking that I would spend an action to make him go off, so I could like choose to have him go off or not. Um, but yeah, I could have it go off.
Nice.
I mean, if that's what's going to happen, then I'm willing to concede our turn.
Yeah, I'm willing to let it go off if it means killing another dude without even trying.
Okay.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just my trick is working out so well.
Then I'll move these guys forward further, and I will spend an action, and this device will kind of explode, going off, and the crystallized guy um, gets hit with the absorbed amount of energy from the crystal. And he ends up getting hurt a small amount, but he also gets charged up himself.
Interesting. So he's made out of the crystals from this mountain. From this mountain, it seems.
Yep.
Okay, so it doesn't do anything to him specifically.
It
All
did
right,
2
great.
damage, and he's charged. So
2.
hopefully
Oh,
he can hurt his allies, I
I
think.
have an idea.
What's your idea?
Well, if he goes back to his team and we kind of give him more juice, what will happen?
I mean, how do we give him juice per se? Because if I attack him, if I hit him with Radiant Bolt, I don't think that's going to charge him up.
Oh,
What if you attack near him? Because it's stuff that it's like spells that go off near them. So if you
Yeah.
use, it could even be like, yeah, like it doesn't have to be like at him. It just has to be near him. And if you could do it without him noticing, that would be even better.
In that case, and then thing is that we can see he's charged, so his friends can also see that he's charged. So like they're gonna want to avoid that unless they're just that ignorant.
I'm willing to say that they're dumb.
Yeah, I don't think their leader is that dumb though. So I'd be willing to bet he'd like yell at the golem for coming close. And instead, if we choose to attack or they notice us, he's gonna effectively like suicide bomb us.
I didn't know Peter had decided it, but hey, I support it 100%. Those thigh highs.
Well, what if because he's a golem, he can control when he goes off and like blows up? In that case, what if we charge or like he's charged right now with I think like 32 damage of energy or something like that, because that's about how much the fire thing did. So what if we kill him while he's close to his party, and then he blows up? Because think about it, he's a walking bomb. We just have to choose when to set him off, and I think we do that by killing him.
Okay, because I could probably maybe hit him with the crossbow. Seeing as that we're still not seen, I get advantage on it.
Yeah. Like, we throw a whole volley of attacks at them, and even if we get noticed, it's gonna blow up and then kill, hopefully, at least 2 of those others, and hopefully damage the 26 HP guy. Actually, it should
Yeah.
kill if it's all that 32 energy.
Okay.
So let's wait. I say we wait until a
Yeah.
more opportune time. Let's just stay in the shadows and let them walk around.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay. So then, Flip, you would see the magical guy. He kind of comes over to this little location, which I'll ping, and this mutant comes out, and this magical the leader is like, "There's a change in plans. We're gonna rally back and connect with the rest of the mountain pass. How's the mining operation going along?" Mutant's like, "Slow, but progress is being made. Um, the Cola Proteus will appreciate this ore we're collecting." And then he kind of goes back into the shadows. The main dude kind of follows. And he's like kind of being difficult to move. I don't know. I'm gonna just move him. Like, yeah, I can. Okay. So he moves over there. These guys follow behind, kind of out of your guys' sight. And the crystallized guy, he's like, really charged up. I love this energy. He's like, there's no enemies around. I guess I'll just use it to consume. And he sits there and the energy goes away, and he heals some.
Oh, that's trash.
And
Hmm.
he's like, "Where did the rest of them go? Which way was it again?" And he's like, not sure where to go. He's like, darn it, I hate when they go out of me. I think it was up here. And he goes the wrong direction, up this way, and stops there. And the spider
Oof.
guy comes over to you, Flip, and he's like, they're heading towards our nest. They've already sent several waves that way, searching for whatever they were searching for. We thought they were done, but he's coming. He's a threat if he continues going that way. And it's your guys' turn.
So he's no
Goodness.
longer charged, right?
No.
Yeah, yep.
Oh, he healed from his charge?
Yeah, he used it to heal.
I didn't know
Well,
you
that's
can do
good to know that he could do that if he's charged and we leave him alone long enough.
that. Okay. In that case, let's go beat up on him because he's away from his group, and that's like the easiest win.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
And then the big guy, uh, what is that? Appears to have one or like 3 small goblins with him,
Dun, dun,
and it's something that's 15 HP. I have no idea what that is. Anyways, let's move up.
Okay. That was the mutant that I briefly showed to you guys. He came talk to the guy.
Yeah.
15 is what you're referring to.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and see if I can crossbow this guy. I mean, short arrow. Anybody mind if I try?
No.
Or
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see if the first one hits or not. No, I get advantage, so hopefully I actually hit. Come on. Come on.
16.
No, that doesn't meet.
Yeah, that
Because
will
he's an
miss.
he's an 18.
Yep. He's like,
Yeah.
like the arrow hits his rock in her face, and he's like, kind of swats it. He's like, "Oh, these damn insects! They're really annoying. You think because I'm made of rock, I wouldn't be of any interest to them?" And then he continues on his turn, continues moving forward. I swear it was this direction. I should have already gotten to them by now, he says, monologuing to himself. And he kneels down by this plant right here. You guys can't see right now, but I'm assuming you guys are continuing to move forward, so you'll see this dark area. And he's like, one thing about getting separated from the boss is that I can take some time to relax and tell him I fought some bad guys and was victorious. Maybe I can tell him. And he kind of comes up with a hero story. He thinks to himself as he enjoys the smell of this plant right here. And he's like, yeah. Resolep, thinks about his past a little bit, and he's like, you can see a few tears forming on his face as he thinks about himself. He's like, I can't believe
Oh.
I gained sentience. Or no, was I always a goblin? I can't remember. Father never really told me. I never really met him. And he references, specifically the, Logan, what was the guy who made you, that you are a scientist that worked for Father?
Oh, I don't. It's in my backstory somewhere. Let me go. I can
they're
try and find it.
Glockta,
Oh, it was.
right?
Yeah, Glockta.
Yeah.
I just
Yes.
happened to see it recently. That's the only reason I remember.
my
Like I misclicked on that channel.
He mentions
That's
it.
iconic.
And as his creator or someone who's experimented with goblins, and he's like, it's amazing how this magical science works. I'll just relax here though for a little while. And then he goes to sitting down on the floor all the way. And it's your guys' turn again.
Okay, so
Um,
Jax, you have that high attack power attack, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my theory. You attack,
Mhm.
you hit because you're good. I
Okay.
throw a whatchamacallit, sacred flame him. He's bad. He takes the hit. Boom, he's dead.
All right. Sounds like a plan. I think I can do that. Alrighty. Let's roll to hit. I did not roll well. I got a 16.
Advantage.
Wait, we have advantage?
Yeah,
Hidden.
because we're
Surprise.
Yep.
I rolled the exact same number again.
Dang.
What was it that you were shooting at him?
I was using my crossbow.
Okay. Another one hits him, and he's like, "Oh man, these damn bugs out here. Uh, tired of these insects. Oh,
we are not hitting this dude.
His
We're
AC is
trying.
pretty high.
it is what life is," he says. And he's like, "Oh, there's a spider over there. I wonder if I can try to make friends with it. I'm tired of fighting."
Aw.
And he comes.
Okay, no,
So,
Jax is like, he's like, I don't want to kill this guy. He seems really cool.
walks over to this little guy
Uh,
and tries to roll animal handling, which he has a disadvantage on
Little-
because these spiders don't like these guys.
Oh, spider flip. What if you like go into intervene and like help the spider understand?
Yeah, I can do that. Help him not trust the guy, or
Help him trust the guy, because what if the guy gets what he wants, and then he kind of like, I don't want to do this evil business anymore, and then quits.
Okay.
or
You don't have to
you
kill
just,
him if
or
he just
wait,
leaves.
hold up. Flip. Better idea. You just come and be his friend. He doesn't know that you're not a spider.
So true.
true. And I'm an even bigger spider.
Yeah.
Okay. You approaching scares away the smaller one, and he's like, "Oh darn!" And you hear the smaller one's like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you. This bigger one's gonna support me, and I'll support them, and we will both attack you together." It says as it scurries away, looking like it's running away, and the guy is like disappointed that it want to make friends with him. And he's like, "Oh, but a bigger spider, a bigger friend's always good." He raises his hands. It's like, maybe it will want to be friends with me, and it rolls animal handling on you.
Wait,
Um,
does that actually work?
Well, it gets a
Well,
one, but you can interpret however you want.
well, he didn't need to roll it because of our plan.
Yeah.
So, so, Flip is just as cute of a spider as he can be. Maybe he does a little happy dance after the animal handling roll, just to play along with it. And maybe he nuzzles the crystallized warrior's shoulder a little bit affectionately, just going and playing along like he's a buddy.
Okay. The crystalline at first gives you a very bad animal handling, as he's very condescending to you. But regardless, you still act friendly to him, and he claps his hands. "Oh, I got such a great pet!" And he's like, "Oh, friend," he says as he corrects himself, and "I need to work on not making my friends pets," he says to himself, and he's so excited, and he kind of pats
Wait,
you on
that's
the
a
face,
normal thing for him?
and pats you on the face, and kind of hits you in the eyes, and it bothers you a little bit, and then he's like,
Man,
"Oh,
dude needs to learn how to pet pets.
I have a little treats," and he pulls out this finger, and he's like, "Oh, do roll," and he tries to get you to do a trick for him.
Flip will kind of he'll smack the finger away, but he'll do a little jump and spin.
And
He does
claps
not
again.
want that finger.
He's like, "Oh, so exciting! This is really great. And he starts talking to you, and like you're his therapist, and he's like, it's really hard being a goblin that's all rock." He says, "Not many other goblins want to hang out with me. They say that I'm
Oh,
different and everything."
No, I love him.
Flip nuzzles his shoulder again and makes a little spider chitter sound.
And he's like, "Yeah, I'm sure you understand. You're being all big like you are, kind of accidentally insulting you without really meaning to, because of his still bad animal handling."
Okay, Flip knows he's a massive spider. Um, Flip just kind of blinks at him sweetly, as a giant spider can with all his eyeballs.
With all them eyeballs.
Yep.
Well, wait till the rest of them hear that I have an exciting new friend. They're going to be jealous of you. And you're quite a hairy spider too, because you're a wolf spider.
That
Flip does like that thing like cats do, where they like ripple like a random spot on their back, but like somehow does it as a spider, and his hairs bristle.
You hear the whispers of other spiders, like just wondering what's going on. Like they're watching in the dark, and they're kind of like, "What is the spider doing? Are they betraying us? What is going on with this guy? Who is he?" And you hear like a bunch of whispers of other spiders.
I mean, we could hear this dude, right?
Yeah, we could hear the dude. We can't hear the spiders though. But
Yeah.
this dude
But-
is just
we can't
sounding
hear
lonely and like it's yeah.
Flip kind of like as much as he can, because the crystallized goblin can't understand, right? He doesn't
Yeah.
have like animal speaking.
Yeah.
So he tells the other spiders, "It's like, it's a trick. Just go along with it. I promise it'll pay off. You'll see."
Okay. Cool. And
You know what?
what does the rest of you want to do?
Seeing as these guys have their backs to us, I'm gonna shoot at this dude over here.
Okay.
You're gonna be so dead.
They would
You're
probably
gonna
have
be
moved
so
in
dead.
just a tiny bit during that whole shabacle. So let me move them first.
Okay.
Like your guys' plan for Spooter Flip.
Spooter flip. Spooter flip.
Does whatever a spooter flip does.
Okay.
I was thinking about making him literally flip when he was doing a trick.
Why didn't
Flip
you?
between a flip would be sick.
Yeah, I don't understand why you didn't do that. I am
Like,
It's
it's not
okay.
too
severely
corny.
upset that you did not do that. How dare you? That was comedy gold.
He did his signature flip trick.
Are you ready, Kyle?
Yeah, he's just gonna turn around, but yeah, otherwise he is in here. And you hear the master guy says, "Sit up here. We'll ambush them when they come through the ravine. Sharpshooter, you hide." And the sharpshooter tries to hide. The rage goblin stays visible, and the sharpshooter's gonna roll to try to hide. And does not hide successfully, so you can still see them. And yeah, now you can go ahead and move for if you're doing something over there.
Okay.
Ooh, almost a nat 20.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Yeah. You're still going
Yeah.
after the regular goblin?
Yeah, I'm still going
Oh.
after the regular, the closest goblin to me currently. Okay, 1d6 plus 2. And phew. Murdered.
Okay. Yeah, this one dies and falls out. You hear the call of the other nearby. It's like, sir, an arrow came out of nowhere. They're nearby. We can't see them though. This damn place is so dark. And they yell out. He's like, Sharpshooter, you should be hidden, so you stay positioned. But Rage Goblin, get a little bit out of view, so you're not standing in their way. He calls out, and the Rage Goblin moves a tiny bit back. Newton, you need to go back too. We don't want you to reveal yourself until you've gotten the position, but it's still your guys' turns. So I won't move him anymore.
Another one has bitten the dust.
So everything's seeming to go good with the crystallized golem. With the other group, we have 2 goblins, the mutants, and the leader. So we still have 4 people to deal with. Doesn't seem like there's anyone else besides maybe some spiders hanging around. Oh no, those are mini goblins. Okay, so we have 5 minor goblins that are mining, the leader, the mutants, 2 regular goblins as our enemies. Now, the spiders here appear like this is their area. They want to protect this land. And I'll be real, I don't see a reason why we really want to stick around here, so I'm kind of fine with letting them have this area.
The spiders?
Yeah. And honestly, what if we try and use the spiders like as part of our fights against these goblins?
Real quick reminder.
Yeah.
The okay, so the barman, when we were dealing with the mole rats, had mentioned that he wanted the spiders away from mushrooms.
What for mushrooms?
I mean, you can handle that later, but yeah, he wanted you guys to kill the spiders and clear them out because of his mushroom crab soup that he makes.
Like clear out the spiders from the Underdark?
Yeah, he did give you that quest. Which
Okay.
you keep in mind here, but yeah, at the same time, you could deal with it later too.
So my idea
there's also
is
the chance that we resolve peacefully.
Yeah.
Or we could be devious and use the spiders to help us against the goblins now, and then backstab the spiders.
Okay, but I don't think Jax would be okay with that. I think he would get really upset.
I think Flip would.
That's true. I have to consider the fact that not that characters exist and have emotions.
So wait, first it was mole rats, now it's spiders. All right.
Yeah, you weren't here, Logan, but I think we did tell you about that in the
Yes, I was
recap.
told about the mole rat.
Yeah.
I imagine Sylvan being all like, I swear to all that is right, you remind me of the friend that I'm looking for. Gods, help me.
Well, what do you guys want to do with the crystalline guy specifically? Do you guys want to? He's still chatting with Flip. Do you guys want to do anything with him?
What's our goal with him?
I don't know.
Jax seems
Who
really
has the
fond
best
of him.
persuasion?
I have +4, and I can cast guidance on whoever.
I currently have +3.
Gonna be you.
Okay. In that case, the person with the coldest heart in the group is going to try and persuade the sensitive golem to not be allied to the goblins.
Sylvian's just gonna whisper, "Don't worry, if it doesn't work, just show a little leg."
What?
You're a goddamn woman. Use it.
Not sure how to feel about that. Okay. And I'm gonna take a moment to think about what I'm gonna say to the golem, because I've heard what he said so far.
let's take a little. Let's get another
Um,
opportunity to take a little break then while you think about that, because Flip said they're going to be right back.
okay.
Um,
All
let's
right.
take
Gotta think
a
of my
Okay.
approach here.
I mean, you did understand what he was talking about, right?
Yes, both out and in character, I understood.
I mean, the ladies have charm.
They do. The question is, does this golem understand?
Oh, that's actually a really good point. I
Because
didn't
he
even
seems kind of
consider that.
innocent. He does seem kind of innocent. I mean, he thinks he's a goblin.
Good point. I didn't really consider all of that.
You know, maybe it's a thing of last resort if he's gonna like think maybe he's thinking about attacking me or something. I'll see if he's vulnerable, I suppose. But like, you know, I'm not too sure. We'll see, we'll see. As for what I'm gonna say, I'm thinking something like just appealing to his sense of like wanting friends is a good place to start. Because man honestly does want friends, and if I appear in any way friendly to him, I don't think he's gonna question too much about where I came from. And if he does, I can just give like a nothing burger answer.
You know what? I'm not going to question that too hard.
I mean, I think it'll work out,
I
and
think it will
hopefully we
too.
don't have to kill him, and we can just say like, "Hey, come with us. You'll be a-okay. I'm sure. Like we have a place that will be better for you, and maybe we can like get him to a school or something." I'm sure if like we get him to the main group somehow, like our main party, that they're gonna figure something out for him somehow with the connections they have.
Yeah, that shouldn't actually be that hard for
Because we
like
have
the
an
main group.
education system set up in Heartland. Maybe we could send him to Heartland and get him a degree or something. Who knows? We could educate this man. If like we go to the extreme. Or, you know, we could just make sure he's not an issue in this encounter.
Fair enough.
It depends, it depends.
Although Sylvian is going to say, I totally actually sympathize with that man. Wait, is that a man?
No, I believe it's a golem who believes they're a goblin.
Uh, not a man.
No.
Got
They're
it.
something, think they're another, and not at all related to what you asked. I believe is the correct.
Poor Sylvian, he's just gonna blink. Got it?
I mean, I don't know for certain. Wouldn't that require like because not even the golem seems to know. Because the golem thinks it's a goblin. Probably because it's only been raised around goblins.
okay.
I think. Oh yeah, that would be like imprinting, right?
Yes. It's like a victim of circumstance.
So before
Right.
you come over, Cosros, the crystalline, continues talking. The crystallized goblin continues talking to Flip, and says, "You know what? I did a lot of work surveying this area, and our boss wasn't appreciative at all. We found all sorts of treasures behind these little rock areas, like weapons and stuff, and he was like, well, just leave it. It doesn't matter. We got something more important to do," he said to me. Ugh. All the work we did of all fighting all these spiders. And I didn't even like killing spiders. Well, I didn't really kill any, so my hands are still clean. But my friends did. It was really sad.
Huh.
Flip, Flip has a little twinkle in his eyeballs and nuzzles the guy's shoulder, just like really trying to like soften him up.
Oh, you're my only friend. What should I call you? Um, hmm. I'm gonna call you, um, Harry. Mr. Harry. That's what I'm gonna call you. The most atrocious name, basically, is what I was going after. He doesn't know your gender. And
Actually, that's a really great question. Would you be able to tell a giant spider's gender?
Probably not.
Probably not yet.
when you talked about the
Unless it
treasure,
was
oh, go ahead, Flip. Sorry.
no. Oh no, go ahead.
We talked about the treasure. He hinted towards like there being treasure like in this dark area that I just pinged. That would be dark to you guys.
Mm.
And
Okay.
other locations might be here.
Yeah, there's other treasures. The boss didn't seem to appreciate it though.
Yep. And yeah, now you can go, Cosros, unless Flip wants to say anything.
And I have a Flip is not able to really talk, so he's just emoting as much as he can and doting on this poor sap.
Okay.
All right,
Not what he
time
expected to
to.
do. A giant
I'm good.
spider, but
Sylvian's gonna give you 2 thumbs up as you leave. Go get him, Tiger.
This has to be one of the weirdest things I've ever done. In the Underdark, talk to a crystal golem to try and be his friend because he's lonely, so he doesn't try and kill me. Interesting.
Don't worry, I'll rack up a bow just in case. And hopefully hit.
Please do. And I'm going to stop stealthing as long as the other goblins can't hear me. I'm going to slowly walk on over, and when I'm like maybe like 10 feet away, I'm going to call out to the golem, say like excuse me? Are you okay over there?
He like wipes away some tears, and he's like, stop there, evil intruder. He's very like kind of like flustered.
I put my hands up like I'm not a threat at all, and I've said, "Oh no! I'm not an intruder. I'm here to see the spiders because they're really nice. They've kind of been decreasing, it seems, in how many there are, but there's still this one right here. Is so big and healthy. It's nice to know that at least some of the spiders are doing well. I just come down here every so often to check up on the spiders."
Roll persuasion with advantage from the help action that Flip is giving you.
Persuasion with advantage.
dazzling spooter advantage.
Okay, so thank God for the advantage because that was a 2 and then a natural 20. For a total of a 24. Actually, hold on, there's technically guidance, so that's a 25. Natural 20.
He's like, "Is this true? Is this a friend of yours?" He looks down at Flip, at Mr. Harry. He's like, "Mr. Harry, is this really your friend?"
I'm gonna
Oh.
walk over to Mr. Harry and pet Mr. Harry. Or pat.
Flip's gonna like chitter like a cat purr kind of, but spider noises, and close his eyes sweetly.
Any friend of Mr. Harry's a friend of mine.
Why are you down here? You seem to be you seemed a little distraught when I approached.
Yes, I apologize. I was told to look out for some evil people that are destroying our plans to free the goblins, anything like that. We've been so oppressed, and we have this great mission to acquire this. I don't know, something. My boss doesn't tell me much, but some evil people already killed 3 of us. Can you believe that? And
Oh,
well,
no.
one died on accident, but I came. I was just we're gonna look out for them.
Wait, did you say us goblins? Are you a goblin? I've never seen a goblin that looks like you do. I thought you would be a golem.
I used to be a goblin. I know. I got this hideous look now. The
Oh, it's
um,
not hideous at all.
some
Quite
scientist
magnificent.
person experimented on me with this. He called it like an emo rock or something, emotional rock, and it did this to me.
How horrible. Is it horrible? Do you like being um this new form?
You know, you're the first person who's asked me that. Um, I mean, of course, there's benefits to it. I'm powerful, more resistant to magic. I got these cool abilities that I can do definitely when I'm charged up, um, and I'm extra strong. But I don't really like it. My wife left me, and my children are afraid of me, and I'm kind of alone.
Oh no, he's worse off than I thought. He's not just bullied, his wife left him, kids hate scared of him. Ouch. Some like empathy shows like real empathy shows on Rivola's faces. She goes, "Oh, that's horrible. Is not you no one around who who cares? Just Mr. Harry here."
Yeah, just Mr. Harry, my new friend. Yes, yes, very loyal friend. I'm very close to. Um, we know everything about each other, don't we, Mr. Harry?
Man,
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, I
this
know.
is going pretty well.
I'm just part of the Goblin military, serving my time. This is what I have to do since I was part of the experimentation. Um, we're working with some kind of cult or something to to help free the goblins.
Oh,
I didn't
a
even know
cult. That
goblins
doesn't
were.
sound
Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
a cult. That doesn't sound too good. They, I don't know what cult you're working with, but the cult kind of seems like villainy, kind of like a feeling.
They've been helping us. Apparently, the goblins were oppressed. I didn't even know that. But we're uniting and all brought all peace across the tribes. We haven't fought another goblin in so long, thanks to them. And we're allying up against the people of this region to stand for goblin rights. He says.
I can't guarantee anything, but there's another area that like would you say you'd like being part of the Goblin Army? Is it fun? Would you like if you had a choice, would you leave?
I mean, fun
Is it what you
times, I
see yourself
suppose.
doing?
It's why I was built. Why I was on this planet is only to serve the army. It's the only thing I know now that I'm this hideous creature.
You know, that's it feels kind of sad to hear that there's so much more someone can do. Like if you dream, you can like there's an infinite amount of things you can do if you just imagine that you can accomplish it. That's parts of what where the lands I hail from makes it so wonderful. If you try, you have the freedom to accomplish it as long as you have the ability.
You know,
And
there was there was this small little like kobold creature um that came by the mountain pass that was really powerful. People tried to take him down and they just left and right, kept dodging attacks. And
oh,
you
I
know,
know of them actually.
yes, but they
Yeah,
stopped and cooked us all a meal. And I've ever since then I've wanted to become a cook.
Aw,
I
that's
I know in
very
lands
nice.
where you could become a cook where people I'll say be the first to say it would be a bit of a struggle, but if you prove that you're kind, you don't intend to harm anyone, then I see you can become a cook. It's a welcoming land.
Be amazing. I tried cooking for my fellow goblins, but they were just like laughed at me and said food isn't designed to be cooked. It's just designed to be eaten, is what they said. And I tried to open
Yeah.
their eyes, but they told me
Oh, no.
that
Food's an
kobold
art.
didn't know what they were talking about.
Food is an absolute art, and when done right, it can even bring so many benefits beyond just being wonderful. Have you heard of a land called Heartland?
No, I have not. Sounds far
It's
away.
It is very far away. It's on the other side of the Kingdom of Fairguard. It's part of the land in which we're in. But maybe you can. But it's where my home is, and I'm gonna be heading back there eventually. I was wondering if you may want to come with us if we head back, because I think you could have a shot at being the cook that you dream of becoming.
He starts to cry, and he's like, "Do you think that's really possible? Do you think that my leader, the commander, will allow that? The other goblins? I don't know. I'm too hideous, and this too. I can't see it working."
I'm not sure if the goblins would allow it, but you can't allow others to control your future now, because then you'll never achieve your dreams. Because what if they don't want you to accomplish your dreams? What if they don't want you to become a cook, your best self? You have to take that for yourself.
You are amazing friends. Will you accompany on this journey? I can only imagine being able to do it with both of you by my side.
I can help get you there. If I give you directions to a location, can you follow it to that area?
Yes, I suppose.
Okay, because I have some I want to sort of meet through the rest of the spiders first, but could you go to my camp and wait there until I should be out for a while, but I promise it's my camp. I need to return there. And I'll return there and we can figure out how we're gonna get to Heartland from there.
Great. Yes, I will. I will see you there, my new friend. What's your name, new friend?
My name is Rivela.
So amazing to meet such new friends. Thank you, Rivela.
What's your name?
Ah, you know what? I haven't been asked that either in quite a long time since I became this creature.
So sad.
People just usually
No.
call me Crystalline. I've forgotten my name, or crystallized. People call me. Um, I suppose I did have a goblin name at one point. Do you think you could?
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to answer me now. Wait, you want me to come up with a name for you?
Yes, you think you could think of a new life, new name, right? Traveling somewhere new, I might as well reinvent myself.
Hmm. What do you think about something like because you seem more you're crystallized now. So what about something like chrysalis? Something like
Crystals.
that.
Hmm. It is pretty similar to what people have been calling me. I guess that could work. Chrysalis. I like it. What
All
do you
right.
think, Mr. Harry? What do you think of my new name?
Flip just stares at him, his eyes shining,
Ah,
nuzzles his shoulder.
yes, you approve. Excellent. Well, thank you, newfound friend. I will see you there. Which way should I go to get to your camp?
And I'll give him accurate directions to my camp from uh s- like I'll just give him accurate directions to the camp.
Okay. Yeah, he gets there, and then just mechanically he disappears from this map and will appear at your camp.
All right. I'd say that's a success.
Flip lifts one of his legs to high five Rivula.
I will high five Spooter Flip. There we
Well,
go.
that actually went a lot better than I thought it would.
I know. The things you do sometimes. I'm surprised that's how that went. Anyways, we have some goblins we need to kill.
Yes.
Hmm. On the map, Looking at this area on my ping, it's like there's a little a gap, like a 5-foot gap where the rocks don't meet the wall. Could we slip through that area and like sort of go behind the goblins?
1 second. It looks like we have lost Logan. So Logan, are you entering
Oh,
RPG
I'm
Engine?
here. I'm here.
Okay, are you
Oh
able to?
wait, is it? I thought I was in it. Oh.
on the player list
Um.
it says you're just gone. Also said you left a little bit ago.
Oh. Uh. Okay. I'll try to stop that.
You may need to leave and then come back in.
Maybe it like desynced or something, so you still see the everything, but you don't like get updates when something moves.
Are you talking about right here,
Um.
Cosros? Where I'm pinging?
Yeah, like is that an area we can like move through?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that was idea number 2. I think I had this session for the golem. Idea number 3: we flank the enemy and surprise them from behind because they're expecting us to go through the 5-foot gap right here. But if we go around, then boom, we surprise attack them and just boom.
Do you
You
want
catch my drift?
to, before engaging with them, do you want to have like maybe Flip can climb up the rock really easily and see what's in this little area over here?
Oh yeah, because we did see some treasure chests, so we know where they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would greatly
Flip can
appreciate
climb.
knowing like the treasure and stuff.
Um, well, can Rivella, can you ping where you'd like me to climb up to get that vantage point?
Yeah, right there. Because you see there's a treasure chest or something. There's
Uh-huh.
treasure.
Okay.
Okay.
When
So,
you, oh, go ahead, Flip.
I was just gonna say I scale up the wall.
Okay.
Um,
When
I
you do
can't turn
so,
around. I'm facing there. Yes, sorry.
when you do so, you see like a little undead creature, and you see a staff, a dagger, and like some jewels on a table, and you see a chest.
Mm, Um, so I think how would Flip communicate there's maybe an enemy down here? Um, maybe I don't see the undead myself, like literally as a player. Is it not there yet or not loaded in? Maybe
Um, should be there. I just pinged where it is for me. Um,
I don't. I do not see it.
I'll take a screenshot of what I see.
If it's there, that's fine because I know what I think I'll do. Um,
Oh, I see the chest. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I see it.
I see pretty much everything, just not the
You know
undead. But
what?
I think it's
He's hidden. It's because he's, yeah. When you guys move there, he appears, but I'll just reveal him now. So yeah, now you should be able to see
okay.
him. I just revealed him.
And then
Oh yeah.
are we able to see like the details, like the AC and HP, or no?
No, you're not
Either
able
way is
to.
okay. Okay. Well, I think mm, I think I'll just take a chance and I'll go down and attack him. Um,
Okay.
let's let's see. So I'll jump down and I'll use my bite attack.
Okay.
Let's see. So so rolling to hit 16.
Okay. 16 hits.
Awesome. And then it's 1d6. Oh, okay. It's actually 3d6. Well, does it get poison damage? Yeah, it should, right? I don't know. Because it's piercing and poison damage that I can do.
Okay. It would be immune to poison that's undead, but it does
Okay.
take your piercing.
Okay, cool. That changes how I roll. So I rolled a 4
Okay.
for damage.
So you just 4 damage to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still up, but it's still your guys' turns.
Okay. And can I just attack again?
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
That
I'm
hits.
assuming that hits. Okay. And then I'm biting again, and I do 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, you kill it, and it disappears. With that.
Whoa.
And yeah, there's all the treasures available. Be
Okay. Am I able to just, are we able to just imagine that I can like throw it somehow and climb back over the rock wall?
Yeah, you guys can just take care of it in general. I mean, someone could also come over there too and help you, but yeah,
You
you
know,
can
just
take pieces and bring it over.
pretend like we got it. So what's our treasure?
Um, so in the chest, into the chest is various like ancient trinkets that in total are worth 10 gold.
Mhm.
And then on the table are some jewels and diamonds that in total are worth 10 gold. And there's a like a jewelry box that looks like it's in perfect condition, despite being really old. And the jewelry box actually is a secret musical box as well. And when the music plays, something will happen. If you guys turn it on, and the staff is this moon staff that has like a big moon on it.
I
And
remember something about a moonstaff way long ago.
What's that, Khazra or Rivula?
Just like as Cosmos, I remember something like a moon staff as like an arcane focus. I don't know. It could be this is the same thing. It could be something different though.
it can act as an arcane focus. Um, and also um, gives you the ability to cast invisibility
Ooh.
once per full moon.
Aw.
Could be useful.
And then the small dagger is a +1 dagger.
Oh, sorry. I guess I need to be a little more to the left.
I don't know if anyone wants the staff, but that's currently one of Flip's. His main melee weapon is a staff. So
You can
he
have the
could do
staff
well
if
with
you
it.
want.
I would use
Okay.
the staff as a arcane focus. Although it's not like a +1 or anything, it's just arcane focus, right?
Yep, just a regular arcane focus.
The ability to cast
Yeah.
invisibility. Yeah, if that's your melee weapon, then I would take it for yourself then. Because I don't think
Okay,
as a
cool.
cleric I really need it as much as it would as like a wizard.
Yeah, it says on mine, on my, I don't know if I need an arcane focus as a druid, but that's what it says on my current staff. Cool.
What about the dagger? Does anyone use a dagger?
Sylvian will slowly
I
raise his
can.
hand.
Yep. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. You take it.
Daggers. Oh, thank you.
And then the music / jewelry box which contains another 10 gold of jewelry. So in overall, you got in I think
Jax is
30.
taking
No,
all of the jewelry.
30
All
gold.
of it is his. All of the jewelry is Jax's. He is
Jewel.
taking all of it and he is putting it on. Every single pretty necklace, every single ring. The rings probably
Oh
don't fit, but
boy.
he doesn't care. He's gonna put
He
on
really
all the
likes shiny
bracelets.
things, doesn't he?
Yes. Yes, he does.
What are you, a magpie?
Look, he's shiny. It looks really cool.
Yes,
If
yes, you're
that's what
very
keeps you
handsome.
happy, sure, I'll let you have that money.
Yes. The thing is, he probably won't even spend it. He just likes the jewelry.
Fair.
Music box. It also acts as an arcane focus, and you can cast Moonbeam with it once per session
Oh, interesting.
while the music is
Yes.
playing. And you can move the Moonbeam around as though you casted it.
Nice. So now Jax has that ability. Oh no, the moonbeam is the moon staff, right?
The Moonbeam is the music box, and the staff allows you to cast invisibility.
Wait, who got the music box? That's Flip who has it, right?
Um, Nobody took the music box, so you can have it, Rivula, if you want.
Sure.
So we all got some goodies.
And how often can it cast moonbeam?
Once per session. Mechanically, roleplay wise, it's like once per full moon, or when a full moon can charge it. But we're
Okay.
just doing per session to make it easier.
In that case, I now with the power of this moonbeam, I have a really easy solution to our goblin problem. And it may surprise you, but the solution's called moonbeam.
Hmm. Sylvia's just gonna like scratch underneath his chin and be like, I would have never thought.
Wow, that's a really good plan. That's a cool sounding plan name. What made you pick that plan name? I don't know. It just sounds cool.
Oh,
How'd you come up with that?
it's the name of the magic I'm gonna use.
Oh, did you name the magic?
No.
Oh, that's because that's
Yeah.
a really cool name. It like you would be so much cooler if you named it, but now
Quick
you're not.
question.
Well, would you prefer I lied to you and told you that I made it?
He sighs deeply. He goes, "Yeah, I guess you're right."
Oh, for a second I thought you were saying yes, you wanted me to lie. Also,
Mm.
I'm gonna hide now that these goblins are coming out.
Yeah, you hear the
Um,
boss go, "Guys, go workers, go check out where they are. That's weird. They haven't shown up. Go see where they are." And they're like walking around ambiguously trying to find out what happened or where you guys are.
does the whole team know that the music box needs to be playing in order for the moonbeam to be working?
Yeah, like
Mechanically, you
music
guys
needs.
know as players, which you can use that knowledge. That's fine, but yeah, in character, you don't know that yet necessarily
Okay, fair enough.
until you play the Moonbeam box.
Yeah, it's only when music's playing like in the actual engine, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we could use Moonbeam here. I would say no, not yet, because these are literally 2 HP guys. We can take them out right now for free. So I say we take them out right now for free, and we use the Moonbeam on the big guys. Thoughts?
Sounds good.
Okay. Attack these guys, whoever, I don't know. There's like 3 of them, so
Oh,
I'll shoot
fine.
my crossbow at one.
I'll actually I don't really have anything. And I could like throw like hit them with a sword
Wait, don't
and
you
like
also have a crossbow?
I don't. I have 2 swords.
I rolled a natural 20.
Oh wait, yeah, I have 2 swords. Hold up, let me I'm gonna go be the last one to attack. Oh, a natural 20. Wait, what?
Yeah, I got a natural 20. Wait, I forgot.
Nice.
Do we do double damage or double dice?
Double dice.
Double damage.
Double dice.
Oh, never mind.
Yep. Double dice.
So that is in total 13 damage.
Okay. Because if you're not 20, they're all lined up when you fire, and the arrow goes right through it all three of them, and they all
Hell yeah.
fall from your 13 damage. And the sharpshooter's like, sure, it looks like all three of the workers you sent out there suddenly died, like some kind of magic that killed them. And the guy's like, I'm gonna call for reinforcements. They seem like a tougher bunch than we originally thought. He says.
Maybe we aren't.
he-
Maybe we aren't.
In theory, if they call for reinforcements, this should take from goblins that are up above. So when we go for the goblins up above, we will have a way easier time if we deal with them now.
Bet.
Because if they're taking reinforcements, they have to come from somewhere.
He also casts enlarge on himself and gets bigger. But yeah, it's still your guys' turn.
Okay. So now here is where I read the spell Moonbeam, because I've never actually used it before.
It's a cool one. I've only used it in
Shape
Baldur's
changer.
Gate.
None of us saw a shape changer last I checked. When a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. Interesting. And can I move it as well, the Moonbeam, or is it just in that area?
You could move it on each of your turns. You could spend a bonus action, I believe it is, to move the Moonbeam, and it requires concentration.
It's an action to move the beam up to 60 feet in any direction.
Yeah, so it's an action. Yep.
Okay. So in that case, action to... Okay, actually, no, now I have another question. Technically, there's no failing when it comes to, like, Moonbeam. It's a saving throw, but it still does damage, and it can still kill. So, like, if I kill these two goblins who are up front, but they succeed the saving throw, does that end our turn?
I haven't necessarily been counting saving throws. If like as like a failed roll necessarily.
Okay.
I guess if it happens too much, it could be an optional thing that goes over to me. If it ends up being like where all you guys are using is saving throws, if it like breaks the system.
Okay. In that case, I think I want to cast Moonbeam right here, and then I'm going to spend another action to move it right here, so it's between the two giant guys.
Okay. Perfect. We need to find an effect that will work for it. Anybody else doing anything? We'll use this. Okay. What's the radius of that? Like that?
It's a 5-foot radius.
Okay.
So 10-foot diameter.
Okay. So is that still too small?
I think it's a little bit big, actually.
Okay. You said 5 foot?
Yeah, 5-foot
Oh,
radius.
5 foot. That'd be 1 meter. Okay, so it'd be. I think it's actually just right. It's right. It's not around 1 meter.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
In that case,
Awesome.
those two then have to roll Constitution saving throws. Is the DC for the Moonbeam my spell DC, or is it something else because it's an object?
Sorry, I was responding to someone. The DC is going to be your spell check.
Got it. So I have to roll a DC 13 Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
and I'm actually just going to roll the damage right now.
Perfect. Okay. Send -2. Okay.
All right, it's 13.
One of them got a 15. The other one got a 7.
Okay, so one succeeds, one fails, and the half the damage is 6, and full damage is 13.
Okay. So that means the both of them die from that, and they fall down. And they're like, "What? What's that?" Says the big guy, and your music is going off now. And he's like, "I hear the music. The music must be where they are. Head towards the music." He says to the mutant, and the mutant on his turn will start heading towards you. And
All
you're
right, and can I use?
moving the beam now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, I'm going to use another action to move the beam to the other two.
Okay. They're like, "What? What's this? It's moving towards us!" And he is going to try to cast counterspell.
You want to know what
Spell.
might be really bad?
What?
If we start like harassing people with this music box and really start like doing that
It fails.
weird ring around the rosy kind of thing and start scaring them with it.
With the moonbeam, something that can kill them.
The music box, I mean, because like if we kill them before they can see us, they're just gonna think that they're being followed by ghosts.
I guess. They haven't seen us yet.
No, they haven't.
The mutant gets a 5, and the magical guy gets a 19. The commander.
All right. Oh, that's a D100. I'm not rolling that. Ooh, okay, that's 15 damage. So the commander, the magic knight, gets what's it, 7 damage, and the other guy gets the full 15.
Okay. The mutant dies, and the commander's like, "Oh no! This is not going well at all. The reinforcements are still far away." Um, and okay, who else is gonna go?
Can I make a suggestion to whoever is going next?
Yeah.
Do the flanking tactic I talked about, I brought up earlier, where we go behind and then surprise him.
How far away would I have to? How far would I have to move?
I mean, only actions take our turn, right? So
Yeah, so whenever you move your full movement, it is another action token for me. But you could move as much as you want. But every time you move like your full movement on a turn, I do get another action token for when it's my turn.
And you know, let's look at. No, it'll be fine. Where would I have to move to flank him?
You want to ping it?
I mean, maybe not like flank it, but by I don't mean flank like the mechanic flank. I mean like there, just like get behind him and like hidden, just like here or something, and hide,
Okay.
and then attack from afar.
I'll do that. So I'll hide. We still have pass without a trace, right?
Yes. Unless Flip lost concentration. I don't think you did.
A quick question, Kyle. So it did 7 damage to the leader guy, right? Did he have? I thought he only had 26 HP before.
Yeah, he had 26.
So
So yeah, you're right.
like,
He would be a little bit
okay.
lower.
Just wanted to, yeah.
19.
I got an 18 stealth.
Jax, you would see two low level guys there, kind of, and I go, I hope no one comes this way. The boss told us to watch this entry. They probably weren't smart enough to use it, but they might come this way. So stay alert, they say.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, well, I guess you do have some people there.
All right. Then I will. Since they're up close, I'm just gonna use my knife. And stab this guy, right? Stab the first guy that's right in front of me.
Okay.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, yeah, you hit him.
And I rolled 3 damage.
Okay. He goes down, and the other guy's like, "What? What killed him?" He looks around.
Can
And
I
he
take that
runs
guy
over
out
to
as
his
well?
friend. Okay. He runs
As he runs over, I'm going to like pop out behind my little tree and just like stab him in the throat and then pop back to my tree again. And I rolled another dirty 20.
Okay. Hits again.
I got a 2 damage this time.
Barely kills him, but it still kills him. And he
All right.
dies.
I'll let others go now.
That is 7, 8. 8 actions for me. Okay. Craig, Sylvian,
Yeah, what's up?
do you want to go?
Um, I think it's better for them to kind of come closer to us rather than we come closer to them. What do you think?
Are you asking like what I think?
Yeah, I'm asking anybody what they think.
All right. Well, he has 8 action tokens, so I think it's a TPK if we ever let him get his turn. So we need to do everything in our power to kill him here and now, and not later.
Got it. Moving.
So whatever the most strategically viable move between the 4 of us is, like if whichever has the greatest chance of dealing damage, or whatever has the greatest chance of killing him outright. Because keep in mind, at the beginning of his next
Who
turn,
are we
when
trying to
Kyle,
kill? The big one?
the guy in Moonbeam right now.
All right.
Because keep in mind, when my next turn comes, or not when my next turn, when his turn begins and he gets his 8 action tokens, Moonbeam will do another tick of damage on him. That could only end up doing like 5 damage on a bad end and like 15 on the good end. But you can expect an average of about like 7 or 8 damage, I think. Which means we have to do a decent amount of damage to have a good chance of not getting a TPK. So like whoever has the highest to hit or something. Actually,
All right.
yeah. So like what I believe something like that is the most strategically viable.
Gonna try and hit this guy with an arrow then.
Okay.
That one misses, but we have advantage because they don't see us. Come on.
That will still miss.
Fuck. Sorry.
This will be interesting. Flip may want to go invisible now. I don't know.
Okay, so it is his turn. Um, he goes, "These foes are too powerful. They're taking us down left and right. I gotta get out of here. And we'll blow them. We'll blow them. They won't be able to escape. Yes, yes. And he runs and dashes with all his might to get out of there.
Before he does,
Yep.
he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
or else take 12 radiant damage.
Okay. He ends up taking the damage.
Ooh.
And yeah, then he continues getting out of there. And you overhear him. He says, blow this up right now with everything you got. He says as to reinforcements that are coming through the tunnel. And he runs through, and him running will take an action of mine, take 2 actions of mine, and then I'll use the rest of my actions. He runs off the map and runs through the entryway and escapes. And I'll use the rest of my actions for like tons of TNT to get thrown in and lit up. And all this TNT gets thrown into the map. And for some reason, it's all coming in like oddly. I don't know why. Or maybe it's because it's flipped around. And the it all gets kind of lit, so it's all kind of like counting down to when it will go off. And the leader tells this large guy to stay behind to make sure that you guys get killed. As he leaves, and the large guy stays behind, and he says, "I'm ready. They won't get past me, boss." And yeah, now it's your guys' turn again. I'm at 0 actions.
All right, what's the plan?
It's up to you guys.
Can you guys hear me now? I think my mic wasn't coming through before.
Oh yeah, now we can hear you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I was like, kept trying to say stuff, and then I was like, wow, everyone's just.
I'm sorry. No. Yeah, we
And
couldn't.
no, it only happened like twice, and then I was like, okay, I think something's wrong. But no, it was just like really abrupt. And this group's really thoughtful. So I was surprised. But what was I gonna say? So we're just waiting. Like the TNT is gonna like go off, like on your next turn. Is that what's going on?
Yeah, the TNT's on a timer. Slash this large goblin can take it off earlier, and he's waiting there to kind of set it off for you guys when you guys get closer.
So like one thing to keep in mind is that like flips like wild shape as its like own HP. So if we like need somebody to and get in the mess of things, like he'll like just lose his wild shape HP and then go back to his normal HP in case that's useful for any thoughts or strategies. Um, do are we able to like estimate what the radius of the TNT will be?
It seems like you guys aren't really close enough to get a good shot of it in character. You guys are still pretty far
Uh-huh.
away, so technically it would be out of your
Sure,
range of vision. But
sure.
mechanically, it looks like there's quite a lot that was thrown in. Um, Almost like 5 barrels were thrown in, 5 worth of actions.
Uh-huh. Um, trying to think.
Is anybody else trying to talk? That no one else is trying to talk, right?
No.
Well, anyways, I was just thinking.
Yeah.
Or just like, oh shit.
What is the plan? What is the ploy?
Now we have to think of something. I wonder if there's any way to like disable the TNT. Or if we just have to run away and let it go off.
It does have like one of those like wires that are like on fire.
It has a wire that's on fire.
Like one of those timed explosive where the like little fires like moving closer to it.
Oh, I understand. It's like a dynamite.
Yeah. Maybe something like this. Yeah, a little
I
flame is
wonder.
like getting closer to it over time.
TNT large. Yes. Is there any downside to letting it go off?
Yeah, what is the downside for letting it go off? Like, do we know what'll happen per se?
You can roll nature if you want, or intelligence check or investigation. But it would probably just block your exit here, but you have another exit. There's like 2 more exits, so you wouldn't necessarily be trapped.
I can do a nature roll. Let's see what I can learn. Not a lot. Just a 3.
Yeah, it just seems like it'll go boom and
Mm,
blow up, and block your path there. Maybe like a huge cave in.
I don't know. It kind of just seems like the best move would be to just let it go off because I don't really see a way we can stop it unless anyone
Alright.
else has other thoughts.
Does anyone have like water on them?
Or a water
Look at my
spout.
team.
Unfortunately, no.
I do have a water skin, presumably full of water because it's 5 pounds.
Perfect. I think that may work.
Okay.
And then you can use that to douse the dynamite, and then maybe we can give chase again.
Okay. Maybe. Are you gonna let me throw water on the dynamite pile if I'm a spider, or does someone else need to take my water?
I think you could do it. Yeah, if you wanna like hold it in your mouth and go over there as a
Yeah.
spider.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you
All
have
right.
you can roll a stealth check with advantage.
Um. Okay. So I have a 26 as my higher roll. So
Okay, he doesn't seem to be noticing you. He's like, oh, my last life, my last moments of life. What am I gonna do? He's thinking, and he's like, you know what? Since I'm going to die anyway, there's no use for this clothing anymore. And he starts stripping, and
Whoa.
then lays naked there.
Weird. Well,
Iconic.
yeah,
I'm gonna
Flip kind
die. What
of
do I do? I'm gonna strip naked. That works.
Flip kind of winces and dumps his water out on the wick of the dynamite.
Okay, the fire goes out, and he's like, what? The fire? Why did it go out? he says, and he goes over to
Close.
relight it.
Well, wouldn't he not be able to relight it that well because it would be soaked in water?
Yeah, he doesn't relight it yet. I'm trying to put the fire out.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to grab it. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. And then,
he just walks over there to start. He can't even rewrite it yet because it's still your turn. But
okay. Yeah, and Flip kind of skitters up the rock over there, trying to remain undetected.
okay. And are you guys? That was one action. Are you guys still gonna go, or are you gonna wait for him? Anybody else want to do anything?
So, just to confirm, like, this guy is a goblin. He's trying to blow up the cavern so that we can't follow the other goblins, right?
Yep.
I say we kill him.
Sounds like a plan. I just
Sylvian, you get sneak attack, right?
They still haven't noticed us, right?
Nope. He still hasn't noticed you.
Yeah, I
you
should
guys are
still
really
get sneak
far.
attack.
You want
That's
to
if
take
I
a shot at
actually
this?
hit.
I mean, you have advantage. Like, you want to take a shot?
Who am I trying to hit again? Is it the big dude?
Yeah, you
This
guys are gonna have
dude
to move
on
over.
my ping.
All right. Give me a moment.
Yep. Moving over is gonna give me an action or give me a couple actions because he's a little far away.
Does 18 hit?
18 will hit him. Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yay!
That's gonna be an 8 health
An 8.
because I forgot the +2.
Okay. Yeah, that will kill him. So he comes over, check out like the flame. He's like, "Why did the flame go out?" And he goes. So he's gonna have to start to like light it up again, or try at least. And suddenly, an arrow comes out of nowhere, pierces him right through the head, and he falls down. Like,
In his birthday suit on his birthday.
Yeah. Sylvian's gonna
Oh
get
yeah.
like, I did not wish to look at all of that glory.
he falls fully exposed, and he's like,
Please tell me he at least fell forward and not on and not like
the momentum
the
of the
other way.
arrow would have thrown him the other way, front up.
God
Hmm.
darn.
But he is
Yeah, that's
covered by
not-
some of the rock and mushroom, of course. Like a mushroom is like plant is like right where his crotch is, just covering up. A giant mushroom is covering it up.
Very convenient. Well, we should continue giving
Less small
chase.
miracles, I guess.
I guess we should continue giving chase. I mean, no need to delay. The longer we wait, the more they prepare, I think.
Okay. You guys know this will lead out to the mountain pass, so you've been there before. Flip, are you trying to say something?
Yeah, I just wanted to check, are all of those barrels like also explosives?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, wait. What if we take them with us and then bomb the goblins?
Exactly. Exactly.
What did it copy?
I mean, like, it can't be that bad to, like, throw TNT explosives at goblins, right?
Yeah, we
It
might
sounds
not need to
bad now
throw
that I
all
say it.
4.
Look, they're trying to help a cult that's also trying to, like, control the world and ultimately release some dark deity into the world. The endless of horrors into the world. So, like, I think we're justified in trying to stop this small plot by killing the goblin. Because we're
Yeah.
trying to save the world, right? That's our
Yeah.
justification, even though we don't know that in character.
Yep. Just the 4 barrels
I
might
just
be
made-
overkill.
I just made a connection in my head, but I'm gonna pretend I didn't.
Well, now I'm curious.
You know, maybe I'll say it after we kill the goblins.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys can collect the barrels, and you're going to the mountain pass map.
Yes.
You want me to send you
Is
guys there?
you guys
Yeah.
fine with that? That's the plan you guys agree with?
Yep.
Okay.
What about Sylvian and Jax? You guys feel good about giving chase?
Yeah.
So you guys all come to the mountain pass, and I need to give you. You can move your characters over to where you would be. I already moved one of you. You guys should have access to control your characters already. Flip, your old. Are you still a spider, Flip?
Unless you guys want me to not be a spider anymore.
I mean, it depends on you. It's your character. If you want to be a spider, go be a spider. Because it could be useful.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know if you
Yeah,
think it is.
I'll stay as a spider.
Okay.
But I also need to be right back for a couple minutes before I'm able to contribute. So if you guys want to keep going or wait a sec.
Okay. Well, if it goes a while, they'll get set up anyway or moved over.
Perfect. Okay.
Let's see. I need to copy the spider. And the rest of you should be able to control your characters already.
Yeah.
They're not in the right position, so you'll need to move them to where the Underdark entrance is. I already moved one of you. Cool. And Cosrus, you moved yourself there. Ah, didn't copy. What the heck?
Oh, I see they upgraded since last time we were here. They have some goblins with TNT on their backs. I don't recall them being there last time.
I think they were there before.
Well, they might have. I don't know.
All right, now we have the goal of trying to kill all these goblins without them really noticing.
Yeah. Before we do that, I just want to say, Kyle, I'm so sorry. I'm like literally falling asleep. It's like 1:30 a.m. You guys can keep playing without me. Like I don't want to take away from you guys, but I'm like I can continue playing if you guys want me to. I'm just really tired and just really low energy.
And it feels bad to say like no, continue playing. So I'm not gonna say. I don't think anyone's gonna say continue playing.
If you guys can continue playing. Like I don't
No, I mean,
mind.
I definitely hear what you're saying. I mean, if I'm being honest, I'm actually kind of
But I
beat myself.
feel bad regardless of what you say. That's the thing.
Yeah, we could stop here for today. Since Craig is also feeling sick.
Again, I'm really sorry, Kyle.
No, you're right. You're fine.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, it happens. And also, Craig said they were feeling sick too, so and low energy. So that's fine. You guys can kind of think about how you want to approach this fight next time, and I can get it.
Yeah, because I've been up since 11 this last night, so.
And so yeah, we'll start up next time. Here you guys would all need to roll stealth again as you came through the Underdark, as they would be all turned that direction, waiting for see what's happening.
I'll roll when I get back because I'll remember better.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. And we'll just wait for Flip to get back, Lopchop to get back here, and then we'll do Stars and Wishes.
Okay, I'm back.
All right.
Okay. We're just gonna end here, Flip, because
okay.
Craig and Logan are feeling tired. So we're
For
gonna
sure.
end the session here. but we're gonna do stars and wishes. So stars and wishes are like a thing we do. Wishes are like things that people wish were better or done differently, and stars are things that are really exciting or they loved seeing. And stars could be given to players. Each player gets 3 stars to hand out to each other. And then when you give a player a star, they get an inspiration.
Oh
And
yeah.
keep in mind we have an audience member, Dcar, and so if you guys want to shout out Dcar as you get your chance to do any stars or wishes, you can.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
awesome.
I don't know how
Oh,
entertaining we were, but yeah, we're here.
Parts of the stream were definitely entertaining. Um,
I guess I'll start with stars and wishes if no one minds.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
All right, so stars. Kyle, for that interaction with the crystallized golem,
uh,
that was really really entertaining because like you know it, it's the last interaction, but also it leads into my wishes, which is I guess the combat has softened a little bit. I would still say it has issues compared to like a normal initiative, but it did allow for some creative moments, I guess, with like the crystal, the idea of trying to flank Moonbeam working the way it did, um, and the idea to get the crystal golem like in the middle of combat effectively to just like switch sides. So it's nice to have those moments, but I feel like it was definitely beneficial to us in a long shot. Like without that, because we took no damage, I don't think, with the sole
mhm.
exception of Logan taking the 1 damage from messing around and finding out.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think that
But
would have
like,
been possible in regular initiative. Like you wouldn't have been able to have that role play interaction or had that epic scene of going through so many goblins and killing them off without them really realizing. Like then that I was afraid of it coming across boring, but if you really like kind of look at it, it was really kind of badass for you guys to like be able to go through like
yeah,
that.
like if I were to like go back and think about how that would happen in like real time, so to speak, in my head, like that it's totally an epic sequence where we just obliterate all the goblins with maybe like a long pause for Rivela's talk with the golem.
Yeah.
But it is cool moments, and I cannot say I was bored. I was absolutely entertained, and it was really fun.
Cool.
But I guess balance is an issue I wonder about. Like I don't know. Maybe it's just dependent. Eventually, we'll reach that one scenario like we almost reached today, where the enemy has 8 action tokens, and we have to.
I think on my side, I can just bounce out on the spot, right? 5 action tokens all in one thing, do a really cool action. More than one action token, do something. Like if I want kind of a legendary action, I might decide to spend 3 actions for that or something instead of just a regular 1 action. Or I might decide, so like I can figure things out so that there isn't like a team wipe necessarily. I think it's more of just like for me, it's more of how do I balance it so that my turn happens frequently enough that it isn't like you guys are going and like killing all the goblins, and then I never get a chance to like see you guys or have anything in an interaction. That would be the part that I'm afraid of balancing because I can just balance the number of actions I have on the spot if that ever comes up.
Then could that lead to us kind of exploiting the system? It's like, oh, we get 10 actions, but because you don't want to team wipe us on one turn, you only end up using like 5 effectively.
Yeah, yeah. So the fear of me doing like a team wipe should be there. Like the fear of me using all my actions should be there. But yeah, I wouldn't necessarily arbitrarily have that happen. But yeah, it definitely could happen where especially if you guys have gone for a long time and I haven't had a chance to go, and that's definitely more likely to happen.
And I doubt it would like actually happen in session because it's obviously like kind of cheap. But like if we were to extend this to the main party, for example, Cosmos can do 150 damage in one turn or with one action. So if he gets multiple actions in a turn because of this new system, it's like, oh, we'll just have Cosmos use 5 action tokens. Then he can do like 700 damage, obliterate any boss in like one turn.
Yeah.
So like
That'd be
I
fun.
obviously we could fix that on the spot, like, oh yeah, don't worry, I just won't exploit the system. But I feel like it still can happen at some points, even if I state I'll try to avoid it.
Yep.
So that's like my main worry of the system right now. But I did really enjoy this session. It allowed for a lot of creativeness on my part.
Yep. Yeah, D
I'm glad.
Clark, this initiative free thing that we're doing is taken from or at least I'm taking it from Daggerheart, and so we've just kind of been experimenting with it because I've been playing a lot of Daggerheart, and it works really well in Daggerheart because Daggerheart's made around initiative free. It doesn't work as well in D&D because, of course, it wasn't made with that in design, that in thought. So it's kind of an arbitrary thing we're testing out, and we can definitely switch away from it as a group if we ever decided to no longer do it, or we could do a mixture of the two, and still roll initiative and kind of keep a mixture of both rule sets. Cool. Anything else to add, Cosrus?
Nope.
Cool. Logan? If you're too tired, you can always type up your wishes and stars later.
No, it's okay. I mean, for one, the whole the role play scene with the crystallized golem, that was perfect. I because I could tell that it probably wasn't like that probably wasn't planned in advance, and it was just really funny and cool, and I really like just his whole backstory, and like you making it or trying to make it just as sad as humanly possible. It was
It
really
was really
funny.
sad. It was really sad.
Like my wife left me or whatever, and it was just
Cool. Anything else? Do you want to give that star to any particular player? Because it was Flip's idea, I think.
It was not my idea to be his friend. I don't remember who's. I think it was actually Logan. Because
I don't remember.
it was kind
I
of
don't remember
Cosmos
who had the
and
original
Logan.
idea.
Yeah.
I know it was not my idea to be his friend at first because
Yeah.
my thoughts as Rivola is just the how do we win, and befriending the enemy is typically not how you win. Although it
Yeah.
was actually the best move.
Craig,
Mhm.
before you head out, do you want to do any stars or wishes?
Nah, dude.
Okay.
I don't have steam left. Sorry.
Okay. We can help later, but we can see you later.
All right.
Sylvian.
Logan, do you have any wishes you want to add, or should we go to Flip?
No wishes.
Cool.
No, it was great.
Okay, Flip.
Yeah, star to Rivola for engaging with the crystallized golem, and to 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 you too, Kyle, for the game overall and the interaction in RP. It was really fun. Um, and then my wish is extremely minor. Um, but I would love to have the picture of Flip in this stream overlay instead of my co-star. But it's not a big deal. Um, but yeah, that's it. Overall, it was a really fun game, and I loved everyone's creativity and stuff. And it was a really fun session.
Thank you. Yeah, it was. Um, yeah, Flip, I thought it was really funny how you were the spider and you did a really great job role playing the spider's body language. That was really hilarious and cute.
Yes,
Yay.
that was great. I agree. It was so convenient. It was like he walked up to a spider, tried to befriend it, and failed, and you were just right there, and you happened to be a spider. It was like the script was already written before the session began.
Yeah, and I like almost forgot completely that well, we all forgot that I was a spider because it was something I did like right at the end of the last session. Um, but yeah, like I had a lot of fun with that too, so I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was really good. And now you have an in on all the spiders of the Underdark. So when you guys go back to maybe fight them or maybe ally with them, you can use Flip as a in on